Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a man named Samuel. He was known for his wealth, possessing vast fields, a grand estate, and treasures that sparkled in the sunlight. However, despite his riches, Samuel felt a deep void within him. He yearned for something more meaningful than material possessions. One serene morning, as the sun's golden rays painted the sky, Samuel embarked on a journey. He left behind his opulent mansion and set out with a determined heart to seek the essence of true wealth. His journey led him through lush forests, across bustling towns, and into the heart of barren deserts. Along the way, Samuel encountered diverse people, each with their own definition of wealth. In a remote village, he met an elderly woman named Elena. She lived modestly in a small cottage, yet her face radiated contentment and wisdom. Samuel was intrigued and asked her, "What is the secret to true wealth?" Elena smiled gently and replied, "True wealth lies not in what you possess, but in what you give. It's in the kindness you share, the love you offer, and the moments you cherish." Her words resonated deeply within Samuel's soul, prompting him to reflect on his own life and the meaning of his pursuit. Continuing his journey, Samuel encountered a group of nomads. Despite possessing meager belongings, they exuded joy and camaraderie. As they sat around a campfire sharing stories, Samuel realized that true wealth also lay in relationships, in the connections that enrich our lives. As he traversed through bustling cities, Samuel witnessed the struggles of the less fortunate. He met a young boy, Marco, who dreamt of an education but lacked the means. Samuel was moved and decided to support Marco's schooling, understanding that investing in others' futures is a form of true wealth. Through valleys and mountains, across rivers and plains, Samuel's quest continued. He learned from sages, shared laughter with strangers, and found moments of solace in the beauty of nature. One day, weary from his travels yet invigorated by his discoveries, Samuel returned home. However, something had changed within him. He no longer measured his wealth by the possessions he owned, but by the love he shared, the relationships he nurtured, and the impact he made. He opened his mansion's doors not just for himself but as a sanctuary for those in need. The fields that once bore only crops now supported community initiatives and sustainable projects. His treasures were no longer locked away but used to uplift and empower those around him. Word of Samuel's transformation spread far and wide. People from distant lands sought his guidance, not for his material riches, but for the wisdom and generosity that flowed from his heart. In time, Samuel became a beacon of true wealth, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and altruism. And so, nestled among the hills, Samuel found the greatest treasure of all, the true wealth that resides in the depths of a compassionate and giving soul. Hope you enjoyed this tale. Sometimes, the richest treasures aren't the ones we find in vaults, but those we discover within ourselves and share with the world.